It's mine! It's finally mine! He's mine! He's all mine! He's mine! He's mine! It's all mine! It's all mine! It looks like someone's having a breakdown. You get it? Because that's the Okay, long story short, I needed this to complete the team, but had a long line of bad luck, so you'll have to excuse my insane ramblings. I think we could relate to some degree. Breakdown is constantly paranoid, assuming everyone's out to get him. Someone don't remind him he's in the middle of the war, and joining a ragtag team of stunt car goons might have been a bad career choice. He released at the end of Legacy's first run, so he was brought into the evolution part. Special thanks to Max Rosslinden for sending this. Breakdown transforms into a car. There's a lot of discussion as to what as parts seem to resemble different cars, but I don't mind considering it probably wouldn't be completely accurate either way. I do appreciate the new sculpt work on the back to change it from Wild Rider. Look, to me, it just needs to look fast with the general shape, and I think we got it. I like the dark blue trim at the bottom with the bright white main color on top. The roof paint doesn't seem to match, but it's difficult to match when it's over the transparent dark plastic. It rolls well. I like the red on the front, though I think the symbol needs a silver trace. Nice painted rims, and the spoiler attaches to the back. The gun stores underneath, and with the canopy and front up, you get the infamous heel form. It's a pretty slick car that will certainly complete and fit within the team. As a sports car, it does what it needs to do. Robot mode. So it becomes clear with the proportions that this is using the Wild Rider as a base, sharing the shins, arms, and most of the body. Some people would prefer a new mold, but as long as the job's done, I'm not bothered. I still see the G1 influence. I think the new chest really helps, and I like the spread of both white and dark blue, but it could use more silver on the limbs. The body feels weirdly thin, but I like how boxy it is. It is weird they took the time to give it a new crotch. As for the backpack, with the sides drooped, I get heartburn, so just fold it up. It helps the silhouette even from the front. I like the clean boxy head, but the iconic parts is the red rosy cheeks and his yellow eyes. Did someone say articulation? Ball jointed head, shoulders out and in, forward to back rotation below, elbow bend, waist rotation, hips out and in, forward to back rotation below, knee bend, foot forward, back and tilt. Posability is pretty standard, even though the shoulder hits the windshield behind it, and the knees have a weird soft notching motion. But the joints are mostly solid aside from the feet. Let's take a look at the accessories. He's the only one to carry one blaster, painted in black with a port on the bottom, front, and back, and a porthole on the side. Then there's the stupid spoiler. As one part, it looks like a goofy boomerang. You can't combine it with a gun to make a blade. It would be fine if it wasn't off-center. I just leave it as a gun with an armored side. There's mods to split it and leave it on the back of the legs if you want. There's portholes in the feet, front of the knees, back of the legs, and hands. I just realized his leg details look like computer mouses. So what are my thoughts? Honestly, I don't mind that he's a remold, but with that, he's the only Stunticon that doesn't feel fresh and new. He's just not that exciting. Each Stunticon has their flaws, but at least they're fascinating to a point. Despite that, if you manage to get the rest of the gang or are a huge breakdown enthusiast, then I guess there's nothing wrong. He's perfectly fine as a figure, and after so long, I'm glad to own it. Again, thanks to Max Rosslinden for sending this. So, want to make bets on which celebrity is a lizard demon?
AllSpark TV. Now that's just prime.